And so again, we are here for Ephemeral Editions, and this is Dead Tomb, a temporal adventure from Acclaim and Collector Vision Games. So, what is this game supposed to be about? Well, I have a blurb here. It says, today will be a single stream session of a retro-style point-and-click adventure game. Our employer sends us on a trip that takes us back in time, but as fate would have it, we find ourselves in a serious predicament. A malfunction in our ship forces us into Egypt, 1300 BC. Luckily, we spot a huge pyramid to set our craft upon. It should be an easy fix, one we've done many times before. Unluckily, the Pharaoh's soldiers discover our appearance in their land and take matters into their own hands. We wake up with a huge bump on our head and deep inside the pyramid. Why are we here? Can we make it out to return to our mission? Time will tell. All right. Yes, thank you, Asman. I am trying to get plenty of hydration. With the teas and the coffees and the water. So it is helping. It is helping. I do feel my voice sounds better today than Saturday. So tomorrow I have another day off of streaming. I'll barely talk at all. And so by Wednesday, it should sound better than it sounds today. But I have read that it can take up to 2 weeks for a person to get their voice back all the way. So hopefully it won't take us a full 2 weeks, but we're getting there. Razman says, reminds me of the ship used in XCOM. I've heard XCOM is a very, very good RTS. I'm not into RTS, but people say that XCOM is one of the best RTS series of all time. So, yeah. That could be considered high praise. Oh, the newer one. Alright. I guess we can let this scroll through once, and then we'll read its intro, and then we'll dive in. So I don't really know anything about this game other than what I've told you. I know it's a classic point-and-click adventure game. I saw this pop up. I think I might have originally seen this on Kickstarter. I could be wrong about that, but I feel like I saw it on Kickstarter. And I wasn't able to back it then, but I do love my point-and-click adventure games. And then this landed on PC and Xbox, and so we picked it up on Xbox right now. This is the Xbox One version of the game, and I'm happy to be supporting it with a purchase, and we'll see how it goes. Asman said I should play the OGs. It never hurts to dip into the history of a favorite series. In the year 3020, the Videoway Corp, your employer, sends you to study the last ice age, which ended about 10,000 BC. During your quest through space and time, your ship is experiencing some technical problems while you fly to Egypt 1300 BC. Ship condition, error, space-time generator, error, oxygen level, error, warning. You now have to land your ship to do some repairs. The only accessible place is a truncated top of a pyramid. You're almost done. The only thing left is replacing the diamond, which is used for the space-time generator. When the Pharaoh Seti's first soldiers find you. And there you go. There's the setup. So, let's dive on in. New game. You woke up inside the pyramid with a huge bump on your head. Achievement unlocked. Everybody's a winner. Started a new game. See? Xbox. Oh, stop listening. I guess I just have to be careful what I say. Alright, looks like this is our inventory. We have nothing. I guess the Pharaoh's troops took everything from us. Also, we should have an ad starting soon. It'll last about 3 minutes, and then we'll have an hour of uninterrupted stream time. So feel free to hang in, or toddle off to grab yourself a snack, a drink, whatever you might like, and then join us after it ends. Razman says, can't have another living god walking around during that time, right? Oh, okay. So pressing start brings up your inventory. Select does nothing. Okay, pressing circle brings up stuff you can do. So we can look, move, close, take, pour, taste, open, use, throw, tie, cut, and put. I'm a little concerned about the checkpoints in the game. I hope if we die, there's like an autosave that we can quickly reload from, and not they would have to restart the whole game again. But we'll see. Okay. What does Y do? Same thing. Circle. Same thing. X. Oh, actually, that's A. Same thing. X. Okay, so no matter what face button I push, it brings up the same words. What if I use the D-pad? Okay, so we can freely walk around the D-pad. Alright. Look. Nothing. Think of something else. Okay. What is this? Look. Wall. The Ouroboros often symbolizes cyclicality. I've never heard of that word, cyclicality. Okay. What's this? Sand. Seems to have an opening behind it. Move. Sand. Okay. Move. Sand. Okay. Look. Move. Sand. Achievement unlocked. I'd like to move it, move it. Move sand. That's cute. Oh, think of something else. Okay, so I guess we could escape through there. I don't want to leave this room yet. I want to keep looking around. I see a hole up there. But I guess we can't look straight up. Look. Crack. There is nothing inside. I can't look at the skeletons. Look, skeleton. Must have been a Tomb Raider. Oh. Is that a reference to the Lara Croft Tomb Raider series? Taste skeleton. Think of something else. Take skeleton. You prefer not to touch it. Open skeleton. No. It's always fun to like mess with the game and see if developers sort of thought ahead. See if they give you any like funny quips. Well, if you can find some jean shorts, yeah. Alright, looks like our ad is over. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for hanging out with us and supporting the show. We are working our way through this point-and-click adventure game called Dead Tomb from Acclaim and Collector Vision Games. This is our first playthrough, and this is the very start of the game. So we were traveling through space and time, and our ship was having some problems. We landed on top of a pyramid. We were working on a repair. We just needed to replace a diamond in our ship, which would fix our, our time-traveling device within the ship. When soldiers came out, caught us, knocked us out, stole our diamond, and then we wake up inside a pyramid, and we have to find our way out, presumably find the diamond, repair the ship, and leave. So right now we're just kind of looking around this first room. We did manage to push aside some sand, and we found an opening here in the wall they can probably crawl through. But I want to see what else can be done in this room before we go. Open crack. No. Okay. Can I take the sand? I guess not. Once you move all the sand, you can't interact with it anymore. Move. Wall. Look. Hole. The tunnel seems to have been used as a ventilation well. Move. Hole. Oh. Use hole. You are leaving this room. Oh. I see, I get to control where I go. I can return to the holding cell. Next room is the interrogation room. What's that? A pebble. A simple pebble. Take. Pebble. You figured you will never need it. You leave it here. Oh. I tried. Taste the pebble. Think of something else. Look, backpack. It contained all your tools, but it has been torn up. Aw. Take backpack. It had been completely torn up. It is useless now. Oh well. Wall. The wall is covered in hieroglyphic writings. Man, you can't even taste random objects, right? Alright, looks like we have our choice between a cellar or an apothecary or a shrine. I always like exploring at elevation, so let's try the cellar. There's nothing here. I can't look at... I guess not. So I'm gonna guess whenever there's something I can interact with, a question mark might pop up near it. Okay, so that kind of makes it a bit easier. In really old school point-and-click adventure games, that didn't exist. You just had to look at the screen and guess what you can interact with. So this makes things, I guess, a bit simpler. Look. Rock. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Well, this one does not roll. Oh, is that like a reference to the Rolling Stone music group? Move. Rock. A scorpion hiding behind the rock stung you. Its venom. You died. Be careful next time. Continue. Oh, nice. Very nice. So it looks like maybe the checkpoint system is whenever you get into a new room, that's like your checkpoint. If that's the case, I really like that. Taste. Alright, so I guess there's nothing in here to do except die. Let's leave. And let's try the apothecary. I'm going to assume all the skeletons say the same thing. All these vases look different. Bottle. There is a description, but it is written in an ancient script. So it looks like a bird, a circle, a jack-o'-lantern smile, and a mushroom. Take. Bottle. You take a sip, you are turning into bones. Well, I didn't mean to drink it. I meant to, like, just hold on to it. Taste all the potions. Sure. Taste the scorpion anti-venom. Continue. I thought he would just, like, hold on to it. I didn't know he would drink it. I didn't say to taste it. Look. Bottle. Okay, it's all gonna say the same thing. Take. Bottle. You take a sip, you are turning into bones. So at least half the potions are deadly. What about this one? You take a sip, it is an antidote, but what will it protect you from? Ooh. Good call, Razman, good call. This is probably the anti-venom. What about this one? You take a sip, you are turning into bones. Okay, so only the jack-o'-lantern face, I guess, is the antidote. Big brain, yes. Razman has the big brain. Alright, take. Bottle. You take a sip, it is an antidote, but what will it protect you from? Now let's go back. To the cellar. Move. Rock. The scorpion behind the rock stung you, but you are safe thanks to the antidote. Look. Scorpion. If I were you, I would be very cautious. Taste scorpion. Take scorpion. That would be dangerous. Look at scorpion. Okay. Well, I guess if we need like a scorpion to sting something, maybe we can bring something here and it can be stung. Shrine. Tiny statue. A tiny solid gold statue represents Osiris, god of the afterlife. Take tiny statue. The statue was electrified as an anti-Tomb Raider trap. You were electrocuted. Ah. Well, if we need electricity for anything, we know where to come. They got some tech, they do. They have harnessed electricity. Supply room. Oh, the supply room is a dead end. So I guess these rooms are like our first big puzzle in the game. We gotta figure out how to escape them. Okay. Oh, that looks like a stairwell there. Rope with a ring handle. A rope is firmly attached to the ring handle. Look at ring handle. A metal ring handle is pressed into the wall. Move, ring handle. Think of something else. Move, rope. Take ring handle. Take rope. The rope is firmly tied to the ring handle. It is impossible to undo the knot. Trapdoor. A wooden trapdoor covers part of the floor. Open. Trapdoor. We're unable to open the trapdoor with your bare hands. Hey, I got reward points. I wish the word pull was up here, then I would just say pull rope. Use rope. Use ring handle. All right. What do we have to work with? We have a rope tied into a ring handle on the wall. We can't pull the rope. We can't untie the knot. We have a trapdoor. The trapdoor probably leads us to the next set of puzzle rooms. We also have a shrine with small electric statues. We have... Oh, I can't navigate all the rooms. We have a scorpion that can sting. We have a large rock. We have an Ouroboros sign on a wall. We have poison. And I think that's it. Now, if you could use the scorpion to cut the rope. The apothecary has poison. The cellar has the big rock. And it has the scorpion. Also, the room we are in now, the shrine has a pebble, but we can't take the pebble. The interrogation room has what? The interrogation room has our backpack that held all our tools. But our tools are gone and our pack has been ripped up. And we can't take the backpack with us. What if... Can I take the backpack with me now? No. I thought maybe since we saw the scorpion, maybe now we could come back and we could pick up the backpack and try to get the scorpion to go inside and then transport the scorpion that way. But it still won't let us pick up the backpack. And Zim is here. Welcome in, Zim. Looking rather ephemeral today. Well, thank you, Zim. How are you doing? We are trying to solve what I think is the game's second puzzle. The first puzzle was just to escape the room you were trapped in. We did that. And now we have a series of other rooms here. And we're trying to figure out how to escape these rooms. Can you throw anything at the scorpion? I can't interact with the rock anymore, but I can continue to interact with the scorpion. Oh no, I can interact with the rock. Cut scorpion. Move scorpion. Move rock. Take rock. You managed to fit a large chunk of rock in your pocket. Oh, look at that. Okay, so maybe we needed the rock, but not the scorpion. The scorpion was just there to penalize you if you try to take the rock without the anti-venom. Okay. Not bad, barely slept, but surprisingly awake. Well, hopefully get better sleep tonight. Glad to have you here, though, Zim. Let me turn on my ring lamp. Alright. So these little white statues here on the skeleton are electrified. If you try to pick one up, we die. And we're going to the supply room. There's a trapdoor, a wooden trapdoor. Looks like we have to use this to escape to our next set of rooms. But we can't open it. There's also a rope here connected to a ring in the wall. But we can't pull the rope. And we can't untie the rope. 100 ways to die in ancient Egypt, pretty much. Move, rope. All right, what if... Can I just put the rock here? Better sleep, eh? Not if lies if P has anything to say about it. Oh, you're doing more lies if P tonight? Maybe I'm supposed to use the rock on the statue. A tiny solid gold statue represents Osiris, god of the afterlife. Unclear. Depends if sleepiness hits me when I get home and chill for a few minutes. Can I take the pebble? So we don't need the pebble. We can look at it, but can I move it? No. Can I taste it? No. Can I throw it? No. I feel the rock will be used to replace something on a trap platform with another object. But you have to deal with a huge boulder. Oh, but then you have to deal with the huge boulder. I wonder if you have to open the trap door and then tie the rope to the big rock and then push the rock down the trap door opening, and as it falls it tugs on the ring and maybe that opens a secret passageway. But I don't know how to open the trap door. You're unable to open the trap door with your bare hands. Is there anything else around here that I'm not seeing? No. I feel like I'm stuck. rope is firmly attached to the ring handle. A metal ring handle is pressed into the wall. Can't move the rope or the ring handle. The rope is firmly tied to the ring handle. It is impossible to undo the knot. Mash it? I don't know how. I can select the rock. Use. And then it just says think of something else. So maybe there's something else here that we have to interact with. But I wonder if I can go back to the first room. So these are all the rooms. We can interact with the skeleton, but it doesn't really want to do anything with the skeleton. There's a crack in the wall, but there's nothing in the crack. We can see there's an opening in the ceiling, but we can't do anything with that. There's an Ouroboros symbol here, but we can't do anything with that. There's a pile of sand that we can't interact with anymore. We had to move the sand to reveal a hole in the wall. And that's how we get out of that room. The interrogation room has pebbles that we can't interact with, that we can't do anything with. And it has a wall of hieroglyphics that we can look at, but otherwise don't do anything. We have a backpack, but we can't take it with us. It's ripped up. This game looks old. When's it from? 2020. I wonder if the electricity trap is pressure sensitive. Yeah, oh. We can come here to the cellar. Originally, where the scorpion is, there was a large boulder. We moved the boulder, and the scorpion stung us, and it killed us. But then we discovered, if you go to the apothecary room, there's 4 potions you can drink from. 3 of those potions will kill you. One of the potions is like a scorpion anti-venom. And so, if you drink that, and then you come back to this room, and you move the boulder, the scorpion still stings you, but you don't die. And then you're able to take the boulder with you. So, we can still come here and interact with the scorpion, but there doesn't really seem to be any point. We can't take the scorpion with us, nor it appears can we do anything else with the scorpion. Can I open the backpack? Oh, they left something inside. What did they leave inside? Look. Yali tickets? Is it like a music group? We gonna go see the Yali band? The Yali tickets is the most up-to-date universal translator. Uh-oh. Take Yali ticks. Okay. Achievement unlocked. Let's rock and roll. You took the rock. Oh, that popped late. I like the achievements, they're fun. Alright, well now... Look. Wall. The wall is covered in hieroglyphic writing. Use. Oh, okay. It looks like, oh, it looks a little bit like a Wii remote. Found your first Rosetta Stone. Used. What do you mean think of something else? Look. All it takes, yeah, okay. Use. I was thinking to use the translator to read the hieroglyphics on the wall. Let's be broken, thrown at the wall. I'm not supposed to use the translator to talk to the scorpion, am I? Oh, I bet I know what you do with it. Translation contains toxic poison. That's what you do with it. So now that he has a translator, he automatically applies it. So you don't have to use it. He automatically does it. You're supposed to open the backpack, get the translator first, and then you're supposed to come to the apothecary room and use it to translate the bottles. So you know which bottle is poison and which bottle is the anti-venom. An empty bottle. What's that? A nail. A metal nail stuck between two stones. I didn't notice this before. It's like glittering or flickering. Take nail. You pull the nail, but it barely moved. Maybe you have to tie the rope around the nail and pull, whack it. No. Put the stone on the trapdoor. I've tried that before, it doesn't seem to work. And you can't pull the rope either. If it's firmly tied to the ring handle, it's impossible to undo the knot. I would think maybe like use the rock to smash apart one of the skeletons and then use part of its like jagged broken bones to come back here and cut the rope. And then maybe tie the rope to the nail and pull that out, and maybe that'll do something. But I feel like it's probably not the solution either. If we're to assume that there's at least one thing to do in each room, we've already done what's in the original room, which was to escape by moving the sand. In the interrogation room, we got the translator, which we're supposed to use to go to the apothecary to know to drink from the anti-venom bottle so that we could come back into the cellar and move and take the boulder so the scorpion stink wouldn't kill us. Then we could take the boulder and enter the shrine. But then what is there to do in the shrine? For the shrine, you can interact with the nail in the wall, and you can interact with the small statues that electrocute you. Beyond that is a supply room where you can interact with a rope tied to a ring that's embedded in the wall and a wooden trapdoor. This escape room is intense. It is. We can try. No, I can't pick up any of them. I get electrocuted. Unless one of these statues is different. They're all the same statues. All the bottles in the apothecary were poison, right? None of them were acid? Poison. 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 I thought maybe if one of them were acid, I could take it and use that to burn the rope. Take the poison, says them. We've done that once. Actually, did that 3 times. What if I go here? Tie, rope. No. How about the original room? Smash a Skeletoni? Alright, let's try. how to taste, the game won't let us taste anything. I guess it tasted toxic. It did kill us. Why is there an option to taste then? I guess there's some stuff in the game you can taste. We could just brute force it. Eventually, if we use every option on every interactable, something will happen. This says, I've totally never resorted to the try everything strategy in a point and click. Well, I think you're better at puzzle games than I am, Zim. Oh, there was that 1,000 times. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the last room. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna try interacting with everything on the nail. And then we'll try the rope and the ring. Then we'll try the trapdoor again, and we'll see where to go from there. After multiple tries, you got the nail. Achievement unlocked. Nailed it. Persisted with the nail. You just had to click on the nail multiple times. All right. All right, so, wait, what's this? Nail hole. A small hole where a nail used to be. So now, what can we do with the nail? What was that? Use trapdoor, hammer nail with rock. Hammer nail into door. Achievement unlocked. It's hammer time. That nail did come in handy. All right. Tie rope to nail. Open trapdoor with rope. Achievement unlocked. It's a trap. Tricky trapdoors. Progress. This game might not be too long. If all we have to do is get to the top of the pyramid. It doesn't look like there's like that many rooms to get up to the top. Alright, looks like we have 3 options initially. A temple, a greenhouse, an arboretum. What's an arboretum? And Cook is here. Welcome in, Cook. I mean, the point of Monday is for it to be a short game, isn't it? It is. I think it was that short, though. I guess it depends on the challenge level, too. Like, we've already been going at this like an hour and a half. If we knew what to do, we could have completed this in like 20 minutes, maybe 10. All right. Let's try greenhouse, since that's a dead end. All right, we still have a rock and a translator. Get the lettuce. It's a tree. This tree seems to be thirsty. Take tree. Okay. Water dripping from the ceiling forms a puddle on the floor. Take water. By cupping your hands, you draw some water out. Pour water on tree. You are not a botanist, but you are sure what just happened is impossible. This tree seems to be thirsty. It's still thirsty. All right. Take water. Pour water on tree. The tree grew a little bit larger. Still thirsty. I hope it's not like a man-eating plant. I just keep pouring water on until it grows big enough to eat me. You do not know what is in this water, but the tree is now satiated. What's this purple thing? Oh, it's a fruit. A plump fruit with a spiky skin hangs on the tree. Take fruit. Okay. Taste the tree. Alright. One puzzle solved. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Alright, let's go back downstairs to the temple. A knife. What's that? Wooden plank. An old wooden plank. Take wooden plank. Think of something. What do you mean think of something else? I can't just take it? Move. Push plank over to pit. Okay, there we go. Achievement unlocked. Walk the plank. Not literally. Yay! It is a bronze dagger with a carved handle. Take dagger. Okay. Achievement unlocked. Knives out. Another one for my collection. The Ouroboros often symbolizes cyclicality. Let's see what's over here. Royal Crypt. That sounds dangerous. Let's not do that yet. Let's explore the initial rooms first. Arboretum. Tiny statue. A tiny solid gold statue represents Osiris, god of the afterlife. So that'll probably also electrocute us. Papyrus. A piece of papyrus recording your journey has these words. What? Okay. I'm gonna type this in a stream chat because there's no way I'm gonna remember this. J P V B 5 7 R Q T R. Okay. Take floor. Just take the whole floor. Taste the floor. Aw, you can't taste the floor. Oh, we picked it up. Oh, I guess I didn't have to write it down then. Catwalk. Let's try the catwalk. Block. That block has been sitting there for a long time. Can I move it? The block is way too heavy to move. Can I close it? No. Take it? No. Can I open it? No. Use it? No. Alright. I'll be back. Nope. Wrong way. Royal Crypt. Lots of sand. Door. This door leads outside. Some sand is spilling in. Move door. No. Close door? No. Take door. Pour door. Taste the door. Open the door. You were engulfed by an enormous wave of sand. You died. Be careful next time. Yep. So we have a door that leads outside with sand spilling in. If we try to open the door, tons of sand comes in and it buries us alive. The only other place we can go where we haven't solved anything is the catwalk with a box that's too heavy to move. In our inventory, we have a piece of papyrus, a fruit, a dagger, a rock, and a translator. What if I taste the fruit? Fruit. Taste. The spikes of the fruit stick in your throat and choke you. You died. Taste the dagger. I wonder if what we're supposed to do is take the fruit from the tree and maybe go back to the previous area where there was a hole. Either where there was a hole from removing the nail, or to go back to the original room where there was a crack in the wall and then put the fruit in there and then go get some water and then put that on the fruit, and maybe that'll start to grow into a tree. And as it grows into a tree, it'll like disturb the rock. Taste the water. Oh. Oh, I got it. I got it. I understand. I have an idea. Maybe. You picked up the rope. Because we couldn't untie the rope, but we found a dagger, so we used the dagger to cut the rope. Alright, you got another tool. Now, what do we do with the rope? We can tie the rope to something. What can we tie the rope to? Pet scorpion. Nope. Small statue? Maybe. Nope. I'm thinking maybe we tie the door. That way we can try to open the door from further away so we don't get hit with the sand. Nope. Maybe we have to tie the rope to the block on the catwalk. Do I tie the tree? Nope. Do I cut the tree? No. Maybe the ritual needs a fruit from the tree. Where would I put the fruit, though? Try the chest again upstairs. Alright, well, I have to use the restroom real quick. And I'm gonna get some more coffee. So if you have any ideas, feel free to share. I'm gonna step away for a few moments, and I'll be right back. And we're back. Thank you everyone for your patience. Rasmus said maybe the shrine needs the fruit. Okay, we could try. And Dame is here. Welcome in, Dame. How are you doing? Got me tapped? Oh, thank you, Dame. And Dame is currently on a massive 45 stream streak. Thank you, Dame, very much for your consistent viewership. I'm always glad to see you, Dame. Oh, wrong control. Dame says, I'm okay. Thanks, nerd. How's it going? It's going alright. It's going alright. Still recovering from me cold. Feel like my voice is better today than Saturday. So, getting there. And we are trying to puzzle our way through this point-and-click adventure game called Dead Tomb. It looks like all we have to do is reach the top of the pyramid and we beat the game. So it kind of looks like maybe we're, I don't know, halfway through, close to halfway. We're a bit stumped as far as what to do, but we'll try to figure it out. You sound a little better. Thank you. Razman says the shrine. So in this game, we play as, I guess, the character in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. He travels through space and time. He's from the future. And he was sent back to investigate the Ice Age. But as he was traveling through Egypt in the year 1300 BC, his ship malfunctioned. And so he rested the ship on top of the pyramid, began making repairs to the ship, and all he had to do to finish fixing everything was to put in a diamond. And before he could do that, the Pharaoh's guards showed up. They knocked him out, they locked him up in the pyramid, and they took all his stuff. And so now we have to find out where the diamond is, get that, get back to the top of the pyramid, finish our repairs, and we can leave. And so, right now, we are trying to figure out how to do that. So we can gather items as we go. We have a rope that we can tie to something, a large rock, a dagger, a fruit that when we eat it, it kills us, a small scrap of paper that contains a code of some kind. We wrote it down, but we can always read it for the code again. It's like JPVB57RQTR. And we have this thing, which is like a translator that we can use to read hieroglyphics. Some hieroglyphics, not all hieroglyphics. Go back to the shrine. And Dame answers the question of the week. Which game character changed the most over the course of their story? Dame answers Rayman. I've never played a Rayman game. How did his character change? Alright, here's the shrine. Tiny solid gold statue represents Osiris, god of the afterlife. What if... Can I put water on the tree even though I haven't scooped up water yet? No. So I need to scoop up water first. The game does keep track of that. Take water. By cupping your hands, you draw some water out. Alright, now with the water, what if I take this water and I put that on the electric statue? Poor tiny statue. Aww. I thought maybe you'd pour the water on the tiny statue and then it would somehow short out. For those who don't know, if you try to just take the statue, it's electrified and so you die. I thought maybe that would short it out and then you could just take the statue and then use that for something. Game says, I need food. It's about 3/4 past midnight. Just slept for 12 hours straight after being awake 24 hours. Nearly every day this past week. Oof. Yeah, get your sleep, Dame. We'll get your food and then get your sleep. Oh my lordo, play Rayman. It's a classic. It's mainly just the graphics, more so than his appearance. 2D scroller games. It's really challenging after a while, especially achievement hunting them. So the graphics change more over the course of, what, the series? Oh, this game has settings. I just saw that pop up on the screen for the first time. Border options. What's that one? 8-bit legit. Oh, it's like you're playing on a TV. That's cool. I like the wood paneling. We can leave it there. There's a game manual? Dead Tomb, a temporal adventure from Acclaim. In the year 3018, the Video 8 Corp, your employer, sends you to study on the last ice age, which ended about 10,000 BC. During this long journey through space and time, your ship is experiencing some technical problems while you fly to Egypt 1300 BC. You have to land your ship for repairs. The only accessible place is the truncated top of a huge pyramid. You're almost done. The only thing left is to replace the diamond, which is used for space-time generator, when the Pharaoh City first soldiers find you. You wake up inside the pyramid with a huge bump on your head. Thank you for playing Dead Tomb, the brand new fun point-and-click adventure game that will take you back to the heyday of retro gaming. Here's how to play. When exploring the pyramid, you can combine verbs with words to make action and interact with the items present in a room. For example, at the beginning of the game, a pile of sand will surely get your attention and lead you to find a way out. Get closer to the sand until a speech balloon appears indicating there is something nearby. Press the B button to display the verb menu and take a look at the sand. When you get items, you can use them the same way by displaying the inventory first, menu button, and then pressing A button to get the menu. Oh, this tells you what they are. Yoli TX. It's the most up-to-date universal translator. Oh, this is kind of spoilerish. I guess it's like giving you, like, it's telling you everything you get along the way. Pick. Where's the pick? Oh, I see. Oh, the pick looks like the nail. A metal pick that looks just like a nail. Game console. A Game Boy. I wonder if they just call it Game Boy if this gets ported to Nintendo. Your portable game console. You always carry it with you during your expeditions. Dagger. A bronze dagger with a carved handle. Rock. A simple rock. Rope. A rope will always be useful. Bow. An archaic bow made of 2 gazelle horns. Shield. An old Hittite shield. Fruit. An exotic fruit with a spiky pelure. Pelure? Ankh key. The secret key of the high priests of Aton. Arrow. A simple arrow. Jar. Unlike a decorative vase, this one is meant to carry a liquid. Aha. Torch. A torch will always be useful. Sonics. Where's Sonics? Where's Sonics? Oh, Sonics is the light gun. Funny. An ultrasonic stonebreaker meant to be used during your mission in Arctic. It's a stonebreaker, okay. Telekino, the power glove. A short-range levitator meant to be used during your mission in the Arctic. Scepter. An authentic 24-karat gold Egyptian scepter. Papyrus. Your journey is recorded on it. Use the password on it to recover your last game. Oh, so it's like a checkpoint system. Okay. Diamond. The diamond is used as the space-time generator for your spaceship, and you need to recover it. Trivia. VideoWave was a terminal for interactive television developed by Videotron, a Canadian integrated telecommunications company discontinued in 2006. Dead Tomb is a tribute to Temporal Inc., one of the games available on the VideoWave system in the 90s. Oh, so that's cool. This is an old game, Zim was right. And it was sort of remastered for modern platforms. All right, that's pretty cool. Return again. Dame answers yes. Graphics change over the course of the series. Childhood favorite game along with Spyro and some others. Highly recommended games. I would like to play through the Spyro games. I'm not sure what to do. Well, when in doubt, I guess we'll go back all the way to the beginning and just try everything all over again. when we can't figure out what to do, we just basically go back to the beginning of the game. And then we just try every option. Because eventually something has to happen. Maybe I have to give the scorpion the fruit? And then maybe we could tie the rope to the plank and lower ourselves down the hole, but I guess it doesn't work either. It looks like maybe there's one of two ways we're supposed to continue. Either we're supposed to open this door, which leads outside. But if we open the door, there's sand pouring in. And if we open it all the way, the sand buries us alive and we die. We can't tie anything to the door, even though we have rope. You think that maybe you could tie it and then open it from afar. But I don't know, maybe that's just there to trick you or to kill you or to trap you. We can go up into the catwalk where there's a large box that's very heavy and we can't move it with our hands. We can't tie anything to it. I wonder if I'm supposed to put the fruit in the water. Off to foodies? Alright, Dame. No. I don't know. I'm trying to walk through the different rooms and think if there's anything. Can I tie the rope to one of the statues and just yank it out of the ground? No. There's nothing to do with the poisons. We can't do anything with the scorpion. There's nothing to do with the backpack. I'm thinking about trying to just look it up. I am stumped. I think I want to look it up. I'm caving. I got nothing. That was quick. Oh, never mind. Wow. That's crazy. So I'm still looking at the solution, but hold on. But apparently, if you know all the solutions to this game, you can beat the entire game in like 4 minutes. That's crazy. We've been on this now for like 2.5 hours. So this must be like a really, really short game. All right, someone made a YouTube video, and I'm trying to look through it. It doesn't seem like there's any easy to find text walkthrough. All right. Fruit. Cut. Oh my goodness. I would never have gotten that. Never. You cut off the spiky skin of the fruit, revealing a sweet-smelling interior. Last time, when we did that with the fruit... Or no, we didn't do that with the fruit. When you go to eat the fruit, it has a spiky exterior. And so when you eat it, it kills you. Like, the spikes of the fruit, like, expand in your throat and you die. So apparently, you had to know that once you get a knife, you can cut the skin off the fruit, and then it's peeled, and then you can just eat it. The carbohydrates in this fruit multiply your strength. Move. Block. It took all your strength to move the block. I never would have gotten that. Never. The tunnel seems to have been used as a ventilation well. Use. I don't know what the other rooms are for. I didn't look at the video for those. Tunnel. So I don't know if we're missing anything. Another tunnel. Oh, I can't get the arrow? An empty bottle. Take. Look at nothing, there's an empty bottle. That makes no sense. Oh, maybe it's too dark to see. By going through the game manual, we know that there is a torch you can find eventually. Maybe we're supposed to use that to come back and see that there's a bottle. And then take it. There's a lot of tunnels in here. Alcove. Altar. Oh, the eye's changing. Ankh eye. Eye. The eye above the altar looks angry. This is the secret key of the High Priests of Aton. Take eye. Take key. Take Ankh. You were hit by lightning shooting from the eye. I'm gonna guess we have to come back with the bow and arrow and like shoot the eye, and then we could take the Ankh. Burial chamber. A standing sarcophagus is unusual. Open sarcophagus. Okay. Use sarcophagus. Close sarcophagus. Did that teleport us somewhere? Oh, it did. Apex. We made it back out to the ship. Starship. This is your starship. It is shut closed. You climb into the ship. Use computer. Video away time pooter. 64K RAM. 38,911 bytes free. Ship condition error. Ready. Use telekino. What's this? Shield. It is an old Hittite shield. Take. Shield. I wonder if I can use the shield to shield myself from the lightning. Oh, this teleports you multiple places. Bow. It is an ancient bow made of 2 gazelle horns. Take bow. What's in the footway? Alright, so I'm guessing I need the Ankh key to get through that door. I know somewhere, and I chose not to do it, but in one of the rooms was in other, like in one of the hallways in one of the tunnels, there was another trap door that I could have descended, and I chose not to do it. And I just kept going across the screen. I probably have to go down there, and maybe that's where the torch is. Then I can take the torch and go back to the previous area where there's an arrow stuck in the ground. I can see the arrow, maybe also see the empty pot, take both of those. And then I can go back to where the eye is, and I could shoot the eye with the arrow, so it won't kill me. Then I can take the Ankh key, and then I can go through the Ankh door. See, there's the arrow there. But it's like he doesn't see the arrow. He does see the bottle, but he can't take the bottle. We found a new tunnel. The Zapper. Sonics. This ultrasonic stonebreaker was meant to be used in the Arctic. So I'm guessing there's a Dead Tomb too? Maybe if this one sells well, we'll see Dead Tomb 2 where he finally makes it to the Arctic. Take Sonics. Alright, so we can break stones now. I don't know of any stones that need to be broken, though. I don't know if I'm going forwards or backwards anymore. I want to go backwards. I'm going forwards. Okay. What was that? What's another papyrus? A piece of papyrus recording your journey has these words. I don't even know what that is. All right. You hold the shield. Take Ankh. Oh, cool. So by holding the shield, the eye didn't attack us. I don't know how this is gonna work now. Okay, it's only gonna kill us if we approach the eye. I guess since we're holding the shield, I thought maybe since we're holding the shield like we use it to defend ourselves from the lightning bolt. But I guess like it didn't even attack us at all. So maybe when it saw us and it saw the shield, it thought that we were like someone who's supposed to be at the pyramid. So it didn't attack us. So that means we got the Ankh key for free. Yeah. Door. Ankh symbol of life is carved into the door. Use Ankh on door. Okay. Oh, that opened up a lot. Serpent room. That sounds a bit scary. Jar storage. Vault. I'm gonna guess that's where the diamond is. Royal closet. Let's try the serpent room. Alright, so we've got a snake and a jar. I know from the game manual that you can pick up the jar, but I'm guessing the snake is going to attack us. I don't think the shield would be enough to defend ourselves from the snake. Let's come back later. Maybe that's what you need the bow and arrow for. Let's try jar storage. This pot is purely decorative. The pot seems to be extremely fragile. You should leave it here. Are they all the same? No. Liquid. It is a dark liquid. This pot contains a liquid. Take pot. Oh. Oh. I see. So I have to get the jar that's near the snake and then bring it here and transfer the dark liquid from this pot to the other pot. I see. Okay. So we don't know what the liquid does yet, but we know that we need to transfer it. Royal closet. Arrow. An arrow is embedded in the ground. Take arrow. The arrow is stuck firmly in the ground and cannot be pulled out. Are you sure? Peeled fruit. Use. Oh. Taste. Oh. I thought maybe we'd eat the fruit, become super strong again, and we could just like rip out the arrow. Alright then. Scepter. It is an authentic gold Egyptian scepter. Take. You hear hissing. What could it be? Oh, you were shot by an arrow. Oh, I see it now. It's like a bow and arrow trap in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Can I tie the rope to the scepter? No. Can I hold the shield? You hold the shield. Take scepter. Yes. You trigger the trap, but we're saved by the shield. Nice. And since this one is embedded into the ground, an arrow's lying on the ground. Take arrow. Yes. Awesome. All right, what's over here? The vault. Crate. It is an old gold-plated wooden chest. Open. Crate. There does not seem to be a way to open it with bare hands. Open crate with scepter. Okay. Look. Jewels. Jewelry of all kinds except the one needed to power the spaceship. Great. Take jewels anyway. You do not know what to do with all these jewels. I wonder what the point of that was. Move jewels. Alright, I can't interact with the jewels anymore, which means I needed the case to be empty. Why did I need the crate to be empty? Am I supposed to get... Maybe it's the liquid. Maybe that's what it is. All I needed was just like that one little bit of help from the walkthrough. And now everything's sort of clicking. I would never have thought that you could use an item in your inventory to affect another item in your inventory. The cobra attacks. The venom of the cobra causes searing pain. You died. So I can't even get close to it. Okay. Well, I want to get the arrow and shoot. Use the arrow with the bow and shoot the snake. Do I use a shield again? You hold the shield. Nope. I didn't think that would protect against the cobra. Maybe I'm still missing something. Let me try and move the crate that had the gems in it. The crate seems to be stuck. Hello, dear. I'm doing all right. We are trying to solve the mysteries of the dead tomb. How about you? hard. Well, hopefully things will smooth out soon. Hang in there, dear. Hang in there. They said things get worse before they get better. Yes, it'll be fine at some point. But I think she got it for Batman. Batman's probably not the first one to say it. But that's life. It is a roller coaster. We got our ups, we got our downs. The good thing is that nothing is permanent, which I guess can be looked at as both good and bad. When you're having good times, be grateful. Hold on to them as long as you can, because they're not guaranteed to last. But when you're having bad times, be grateful that things are temporary, because eventually they'll get better again. I don't have to go back to the beginning of the game, do I? And use a zap gun in the very first room where the crack in the wall is? I feel like that's what I have to do. I bet that's what I have to do. If I were making a game, that's what I would do. Give the character an item close to the end of the game, or it feels like close to the end of the game, that's supposed to be used in the first game area, to see if the player remembers that there's an interactable area in the very first area of the game. The question is, can I get back there? I'm pretty sure theoretically we can. Not even theoretically. I'm pretty sure we can. I just don't know how to navigate there. You had an English exam the last day. Okay. You really stink at this language, but you think you did really good. I honestly would not have guessed that English is a second language for you. You speak, or you type, as well as any other chatter I see in my stream. Actually, type better. Most people don't capitalize the E in English. You're supposed to. It's proper. But most people don't do that. So I don't know how strict your professor is, but I would guess you got a pretty good score. Oh, we're in the wrong spot. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. Go back to the alcove. Use the hole. So I think we're not supposed to use any of the trapdoors. I think we just keep walking until we find another hole in the wall and then crawl through. Oh, it's the big words in English that give you trouble. It's the big words in English that give English speakers trouble. But yeah, I think you're doing a good job. I guess we have to go down. Oh my goodness. We just went in a circle. I don't know how, but we went in a circle. So do I go downstairs then? I don't get this. This makes no sense. What is happening? So, on the world map, I need to get back down to the bottom, to the rooms, the black squares in the bottom left-hand corner of this pyramid. And I think I have to keep moving left. You see the blue dot that represents my character? I have to keep moving left through these tunnels until I get to the room on the far left. And then maybe that'll get me back to a different set of tunnels so I can go further back into the game. So if I keep walking left, I'm in this room again. Now my character's facing right. And my character didn't go up or down any stairs by walking from one room to the next. So I'm assuming my character came from the room, came through the door on the right, and now he's in this room. Which means I should go down the stairs, and then I would be in a different tunnel area. But if I just turn around and walk right, oh, now I'm in a different tunnel area. So, yeah, that made no sense. When I go down the stairs, I went in a loop. Even though it doesn't look like I'm going up or down stairs. So now I might be going the right way. Yeah, it's a weird loop. Okay, we're back. This is where I wanted to get to. The layout of everything gets simpler from here. I have a zap gun that destroys rock. And there is rock at the very beginning of the game. And it doesn't seem like there's anything in there. But maybe there is something in there. If we just break it open. So I want to go try to see if I can zap the wall. I guess not. Nope. Well, then I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do next. Good. Maybe we have everything we need from these early parts of the game already. I think we have the full map of the game unlocked. We just have to finish collecting some bits and escape. This was the first set of escape rooms. We opened the trapdoor and got out. And that put us in this long corridor. This is the second set of escape rooms. We made it through here. And now from here, the game gets a little confusing. So now we're back in the tunnels. From here, we can take the stairs down. Now we're back over here. And now from here, we can make a choice. We can go down the stairs, and that'll take us someplace new. Or go to the right. If we go to the right, it takes us further through tunnels. Till we get to another hole in the wall. That brings us into a dark alcove. And now from here, we can go to the altar room. We already got what we needed from here. That was a special key. The burial chamber, we can use the sarcophagus to teleport around a little bit. And we have all the items that we could collect from the different areas where we could teleport to. You also have to use the sarcophagus at the end to get to the top of the pyramid to escape. But we don't have... We need to find a diamond before we can do that. And then we have this area. We need the special key to open this door. And then this takes us to, I feel, the final set of puzzle rooms. So there's what looks to be a blue vase or bottle over there, and we need that bottle, but there's a snake next to it. And if we get anywhere near the snake, it will attack and kill us. We do have an item in our inventory. But it doesn't seem like we can use it. If I select use bow, it says think of something else. What I would like to do is to use the arrow with the bow and then see if I can shoot the snake, and then I can go and I can grab the bottle, but the game's not letting me do that. Maybe I can throw the rock? So if I forget about that room and go to the jar storage, all the way on this side, there's a unique jar that has a liquid in it, a dark liquid. We don't know what the dark liquid is, but it's in there. We cannot take the jar because it's a fragile jar, and we cannot take the liquid. So we need the jar near the snake to transfer the liquid from this pot into the pot near the snake. And if I go down here to the royal closet, from here we got an arrow and a golden scepter. So we're finished with that room. And then all the way over here, we found a chest that we needed the scepter to open, and we took out all the loot, and it says that we can't move this chest. It's stuck. And so I'm guessing maybe the dark liquid in the vase is like an acid. So maybe we have to take the dark liquid, pour it in the vase that's near the snake, bring that over here, then use that vase to maybe melt away some rust or something else. Then we can slide the crate aside, and that's probably where the diamond is that we need to power our spaceship to get out of here to beat the game. I just need to figure out how to kill the snake. Now, if we go all the way back, to this alcove, if in this middle room we decide to go down the stairs, we're over here now. I don't remember what's through here. Oh, this is where the zapper gun was. Okay, dear. I may have to look this up as well. Oh, well. I didn't discover how to kill a snake, but I did discover how to get another collectible. Strange brick. This brick seems to have already been moved. Use Sonics on brick. Game device. Hole. It looks like a tunnel that was used as ventilation. Game device. An ancient game device. Take game device. Use. So this is like his little game that he plays. It's kind of cool. Oh. Try one more time. It auto runs. Oh. There's probably an achievement if you get high enough. Alright. I didn't know there was a hole behind here, though. If it's used as ventilation, that means we can enter it. Think of something else. I guess not. Never mind. Thought maybe there was an area we hadn't explored yet. Alright, let me continue to scroll through here and see if I can find a way to kill the snake. Oh. I didn't even realize it was a different item. So, for some reason, I thought the Telekina was like the translation device, but that's the Y'all ATX. I thought like when you climbed into the ship, you like plugged in the translation device into your ship. But yeah, I thought for some reason, I mean that's called Y'all ATX. For some reason, I don't know, I got confused. I was the Telekino. All right, so it looks like we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4 things, plus the final quarter of the papyrus. I'm not sure if we'll find the final quarter of the papyrus. One of the items we're missing is definitely the jar that's near the snake. And then another item we're probably missing is the diamond to power our ship. That would still mean we're missing 2 items, but I don't know what they are. All right. Let me continue to search here. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, so what I was trying to do the entire time, what I wanted to do with the entire time with the bow and arrow, is exactly what you have to do to kill the snake. So I was right. It's just, you have to position the character in such a way that he's close enough to the snake to get the prompt to shoot it with the arrow, but you can't get so close that the snake attacks you. That's, again, something else I never would have gotten. So it looks like you have to come down here. And then, like, inch your way up. Like right there. Cobra is deadly. Better not get any closer. Use. No. Use. No. Use. I don't know why it's not working. Use snake. No. You had to select throw. Throw arrow with bow. I guess I can understand the logic there, because you're using the bow to like throw or fling or shoot the arrow. I would have just made it the use command, but whatever. Arrow with bow. The arrow kills the cobra. Cobra is dead. Can I take it? No. Jar. No need to rub it. No genies will come out. Take the jar. Okay. Alright. Now with the jar, let's go fill it up. Jar storage. Dark liquid. I didn't mean to do that. Or liquid. Take liquid. Okay. Let's see if I have the liquid. Take liquid. Your jar is already full. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Now, let's go back to the room with the gold-plated crate. The vault. See, we're supposed to use that here. It is an old gold-plated wooden chest. Move crate. The crate seems to be stuck. Pour crate. No. Throw crate. No. Put. No. Jar. No. Pour. No. What does this do? It is a short-range levitator. Oh, it's a levitator. Can I use this? All right, let's try doing everything we can with the crate first. I don't know. I don't know how to get the chest unstuck. Well, I guess back we go to the walkthrough. Oh, wait. Oh. You really have to be observed in this game. So there's another false brick. And it's kind of hard to see on stream. Well, I mean, I guess you can't see it on stream. But all of the bricks look like a normal, bright orange to me. Except for the one that's like over here. Strange brick. This brick seems to have already been moved. Use strange brick. Use Sonics on brick. Lever. I wonder what this lever is used for. Use lever. It will not move. Looks like it has not been used in a long time. Ah, so the lever's rusted. Pour oil. Oh, that's oil that was in the... That was the dark liquid. I thought it was like acid to burn away rust. All right, pour oil on lever. The lever should work now. Use lever. Think of something else. Oh my goodness. Move lever? Okay. You hear the sound of falling rocks. Doesn't sound good. Now will this move? Yes. Look. Hole. Several feet below, you see something glimmer. Look, hook. A metal hook is attached to the wall. Tie. Tie rope to hook. Use rope. Nice. Oh, this is the final papyrus part. A piece of papyrus recording your journey has these words. I would have expected an achievement right there. We now have the full papyrus sheet. Oh well. Oh, is this the torch? We can take torch. This torch is within reach. Take torch. Oh. What's this thing? Crack. Looks like there is a cobra nest inside. Oh, well, that's bad. Throw a torch in a crack. You threw the torch into the crack, you hear cobras slithering away. The cobras fled the torch. Well, now what am I supposed to do? I don't know. Maybe if you try to, like, climb out, or maybe if you try to grab the diamond, then the cobras come out of their nest and kill you. Look at the ship. This is the ceremonial ship of the Pharaoh. Look at diamond. A diamond is above the ship. Take diamond. It is too high to reach. Oh. Use levitator on the diamond. Telekino. Use. Come on. That has to be the point of the telekino. To use it to levitate the diamond down to you. Oh, move. Diamond with telekino. There we go. The diamond fell, but where did it go? Oh, that's why you need to scare away the cobras. because you messed up teleporting the diamond down and it falls into the crack with the cobras. I see. The cobras fled the torch. The diamond is inside. The diamond is resting a few meters into the crack. Take diamond with scepter. I also use the scepter to get the diamond out. You receive the diamond. Yes. Alright, I think we get out of here now. Use rope. I like the climbing rope animation, it's kind of cute. Looked a little like he was dancing. Alright, now, unless something unexpected happens, we are done. Back to the footway. Like, maybe we try to go to the ship and... I don't know, enemies show up. Back to the burial chamber. Use sarcophagus. Close. Open. Apex. Use starship. No. Open starship. Use ladder. No. Use ladder again. Is there a special part of the ship where the diamond has to be used? Look at starship. There's nothing more inside. The diamond that you have been searching for. Maybe I have to be inside the ship to use the diamond. You climb into the ship. Close. Starship. Use computer. Ship condition is still in error. Put diamond in ship. The power of the diamond brings the ship to life. Use computer. Ship condition normal. Ready. Yes. So are we done? Use starship. The ship's engines rumble to life. After all these adventures, you are now ready to leave. The ship blasts into the sky. You set the controls to return to Videoway Corp. Dead Tomb. We did it! We beat the game! We, our combined minds, and the walkthrough. Which I could not have beat the game without. So it's a fun game. I liked it. For me, some of the puzzles were a bit too obtuse, but it was cool. I like the music. I like the graphics. I like the gameplay. The puzzles were too hard, but I'm not good at puzzles. So maybe some of you, if you would have played this, maybe you wouldn't have had to use a walkthrough, but I did. The end. All right, and we just passed the 4-hour marker. We're at like 4.25 hours in. All right, so usually when I complete one of these games, I like to give my review. I feel it's kind of difficult for me to review Dead Tomb. Reviewing Dead Tomb, well, yeah. Reviewing Dead Tomb makes me think of Lies of P. In that, when I played the demo to Lies of P, I love everything about Lies of P. I love the graphics. I love the music. I think from what I learned of the story, it sounds very interesting. To a degree, I like the gameplay in that I like the feeling of the weapons when you swing them. I like the fact that when you break apart weapons, you can recombine handles and different kinds of blades. I think that's a cool idea. The only thing I didn't like about Lies of P was that it felt too hard. Because I wanted to play it like I played a Dark Souls game or like I played an Elden Ring. And to some degree, you can't really play it that way. It doesn't work quite the same way as a FromSoft Souls game. And so if you try to play it exactly like when, you'll get a bit frustrated. And why that reminds me of Dead Tomb is I like a lot of the elements of Dead Tomb. Like I said earlier, I like the graphics. I like both the sort of conceptual art style, like you see here on the panels on the side and the little drawing of the character in the bottom right-hand side of the screen. I like the pixelated graphics of the actual game. I think that's cool. I like the music. It's simple. It's like a little looping tune. But to me, it never gets old. It never gets irritating. The sound design was okay. The story was very simple, but it was okay. You know, you just have to land to fix your ship, and then you get conked in the head. You wake up and you gotta figure out how to get your repair part back and get back to your ship, fix it up, and leave. Very simple. I like a lot of the elements. In fact, I like all the elements of this game. The only thing that I kind of hold against it is that it's too hard. I felt that some of the puzzles you could solve very quickly and very easily, and then other puzzles I literally would never have solved without a walkthrough. And to me, it didn't feel like the puzzles were easy at first and then they slowly get harder. It just feels like throughout the game, some of the puzzles in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end were very easy, and then some puzzles in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end were very hard. And so there was no consistent difficulty. Now, that could just be the logic of the developers. And I guess I don't think along the same complete wavelengths that they do. But I feel if you're really good at puzzle games or puzzle aspects of adventure games or point-and-click games, that you might be able to beat this without any sort of walkthrough. But I wasn't. I love adventure games. I love pure adventure games. I love point-and-clicks. I love all kinds of adventure games. Usually, in adventure games, there are puzzles. Puzzles are usually the main form of gameplay, not just walking around and exploring. But typically the puzzles in adventure games are made easy. Usually an adventure game is more about enjoying the experience, enjoying the environments, piecing together story fragments, and puzzles are just kind of there to give you something else to do. Dead Tomb, I feel like the puzzles were a bit more complicated than that. But if you're a puzzle person, you might really like this. For me, it was a bit too tough. So, how am I going to rate the game? Well, on a 10-point scale, well, would I say this is an average point and click? I would say this is at least average. Would I say it's above average? No. Would I say it's below average? I think so. For me. I'm not giving an objective review score. I'm giving more of a subjective review score. I think a lot of the elements of this game were done right. It's just, I feel solving some of the puzzles was just, it was a bit out there. It was a bit too difficult to solve. So yeah, I would say, how far below average? Without a walkthrough, I wouldn't have beaten it. I definitely would not have completed this without a walkthrough. Zim says, "Grats on finish. Now play through again and see how long it takes you." No, I'm just kidding. No. I can't give it a 1. A 1 means there's serious problems with the game. There are no serious problems. The game never crashed. The game never glitched. I have to give it higher than a 1. Does it deserve a 2? I feel a 2 is being a bit too cruel. A 3? I think a 3 is fair. I think I would give a game a 4 if it were a subpar representation of its genre. And I kind of don't like saying that about this game because it wasn't subpar, but because the puzzles, some of the puzzles were so hard that I literally could not have completed the game without a walkthrough. If you don't have access to the internet and you're like me and you're not that good at puzzles, you would never be able to finish the experience. And so for that, I'd have to give it a 3. So I think that's a fair score, 3 out of 10. But I did enjoy my time with it. I enjoyed streaming it. It's kind of a shame I had to use a walkthrough. But it was a cool experience, and I'm glad we got to share it together on stream.